everyone, Comic Book Reviewer here, this time doing a Disney film review, and this one is on The Emperor's New Groove. Now, as you know, The Emperor's New Groove was a 2000 animated fantasy comedy film, which was meant to be the starting point of setting up the post-Disney Renaissance era of Disney films and showing that Disney were trying to do these new creative alternative and kind of these different takes on the 2000 Disney film genre, which many had tried, many had failed, some had good and hit and misses. I know originally the film was meant to be known as Kingdom of the Sun, which had an alternative story and a different take. But I always feel like, the point of filmmaking is about having early ideas, early builds of what was going to be, but still working with what you were given. So the premise of the film is meant to follow Kuzco, who, is the emperor of his own kingdom in South America, and we kind of see how, because of being given everything that he wants and being extremely misguided and spoiled, we see how Kuzco has, kind of expects everything around him to be given to him on a silver platter, and we see how, Kuzco's former advisor Yzma and her henchman Krunk accidentally mix up a potion vial and ends up becoming a llama. So we kind of see how, one of the sort of village leaders known as Parcha does kind of want to make sure that Kuzco survives in one piece and offers him a deal. He will only go with him as long as he doesn't demolish his village to build his sort of water park. And I think the way I do see what the film's message is trying to say is about giving people second chances, but seeing if they are willing to change. And I always like how, Parcha does kind of know deep down Kuzco can be redeemed. It just takes him a while to figure it out. And I think it's like I say, I think there are people who are just misguided, they just kind of need someone to talk, advise, and give them guidance. And I think the whole point of the film shows you there is a difference between Yzma and also Parcha. We see how Yzma doesn't take any responsibility for Kuzco and fails to see that, due to her not properly putting her foot down on Kuzco, made Kuzco believe he could get whatever he wanted. And we see how Yzma thinks she's better for the job, despite never really giving Kuzco any advice. And we see how, unlike Yzma, Parcha does want to see the good in Kuzco, and does know deep down he can actually figure it out, just needs proper guidance. And I think the rest of the film is more slapstick, over the top, and it obviously knows it has to be something completely different, because the Disney Renaissance era was starting to come to an end, and after so many serious Disney films from the Renaissance era, there was moments of slapstick, but I think having The Emperor's New Groove go full on slapstick does make sense, as this does remind me a bit like watching Kite Man as well as Harley Quinn, because both shows know they can rely on going over the top, know they can go full on violence, but they know to have moments deep down to touch serious subject matters and know when to get personal when the moment shows. Like, much like Kite Man, hell yeah, seeing how Lisa had to see the consequences of putting her mum on a pedestal and never really seeing what her mum was truly like. Or it's like, looking at Harley Quinn. We did see how, from season 3, we saw how, Poison Ivy got a bit more focused with basically joining the whole Legion of Doom, becoming its eventual leader during season 4, and you did see Ivy finally question her actions. And I feel like, yeah, The Emperor's New Groove shows moments where it can be a little slapsticky, but it has moments where you do see the characters call each other out. You do see the characters actually taking time to question, understand, or even start to think about their actions, mistakes, as well as the effects of their actions. And this is what I miss about old media, because you would always see a character question their actions, start to kind of think if they did the right thing or not. And I think it's still trying to be there in media, but not as much. So I think Emperor's New Groove is an interesting idea, showing a different take on the Disney genre. And I know that, yeah, it would get a direct-to-video sequel and a TV series 5 years later. So, is the film good? Yes. But has it got moments where it can be enjoyable? Definitely. And I think it definitely deserves a thumbs up. Still good and still enjoyable. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.